Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Sorry there was no video on Tuesday. I was sick. I haven't had the best health week. Yeah, I was sick, so there was no there was no video. But I thought I would jump on and let you know how my last two markets went. So I had two primary school markets. One I thought was supposed to be like a kids' school Christmas market, but actually it didn't seem to be that at all. And the other one was my son's school. Um, so I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go through it. So the first one was last Tuesday, and wasn't it wasn't great. Like I said, I thought it was supposed to be a school Christmas fair. So I thought it would be similar to what my son's school does, or similar to the one that I'd done the week before, where the kids from the school go and like run a couple of stalls and it's like a fundraiser and everything like that. And it just didn't seem to work out that way, which meant there weren't many children there, which meant I wasn't in my niche, which is fine. I mean, obviously, you can't win them all. I'm not gonna make £300 at every fair that I do. I know that from experience. I know that very well from experience. But I was very excited for it. It was the first one that they'd done since lockdown, and like I said, I thought it was a school Christmas fair, so I thought I was going to do better than I did. I did okay. I did a lot better than the other people in my room. There was one person that didn't sell anything, and then somebody else that I know who does some of the other craft fairs that I do, and I think they only did one or two sales, and then someone else that was selling baked goods, and they sold to a family, and I think that was it. It just wasn't great. But anyway, I'll go through what I sold in order because there's not many. So I sold 2 pairs of earrings for £3. Then I sold another set of 2 earrings for £3. I sold one of my axolotls for £15. Another set of earrings for £3. A cow for £15, which was brilliant because, as we know, I have a love-hate relationship with my cows. I then sold an emotional support pickle for £3. Then sold a second axolotl for £15. So at that point, that was me out of axolotls. I sold a baby turtle for £4, 2 chicken nuggets for £6, so £3 each, a popping mushroom for £5, a cat for £15. I get very excited when I sell the cats because they don't sell very well for me. And 1 pair of earrings for £2. I did point out that they were 2 for £3, but she only wanted the one set. Another chicken nugget for £3. Another set of 2 earrings for £3, a leggy froggy for £4, and then 2 keychains for £6. So in total, I made £105, but I had to pay £10 for my table on the day. And my daughter came with me, so she spent about £10 while we were there. So not awful, like I said, not awful, but given the the primary school that I'd had the week before, and then my sales at my son's school, I was a bit disappointed. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And the bonus, I suppose, was that I didn't have to make a load more stuff, which was great. So I'll go through what I sold at my son's school, and I did a lot better there. So I've actually tallied everything up rather than going through it one by one. You might still be able to hear I'm very heady, I'm very congested, I'm very sorry. But I did sell out of a couple of things, and actually when I tallied up everything and then counted my float, I've got 2 different numbers, so I think I actually forgot to write 1 or 2 things down. It was chaos. It always is. It's a 2-hour market, or 2-hour fair, sorry. It's not even a market, it's a traditional, what I'd call traditional school Christmas fair, with Father Christmas, normally we have a donkey, but because of the weather they didn't have the donkey, which is fine because obviously it was horrible weather. It wouldn't have been fair on the poor donkey. But there's like bric-a-brac, lots of games, and then just a couple of handmade item stalls. So there was me, there was another mum who sells the most beautiful pottery, and then there was another lady that I've also done a couple of stalls with who sells the most amazing homemade bath bombs and soaps, and lip balms and stuff that are all made from her bees, like all honey based. So yeah, it was really nice to have a couple of like really local crafters. But anyway, go through what I sold. So I sold 6 popping mushrooms, 27 pairs of earrings. So there was the odd child that only, or adult that only wanted to buy one pair. 2 fried eggs, 5 mini turtles, or baby turtles. Sorry, I'm not telling you prices, am I? So should I start again? 6 pot mushrooms for £5 each, 27 sets of earrings, so £2 for a pair, or 2 pairs for £3. 2 fried eggs, and they're £4 each. 5 baby turtles, and they're £4 each. 7 out of 8 pickles. I've run out of green again. So yeah, 7 out of 8 pickles. I sell those for £3 each. And then new, I took with me a variation of the duck and a frog hat pattern. You've seen I do a mallard duck, a chicken or chick, and a flamingo. Turned it into a penguin. Very proud of it. If anybody wants the colour variation, let me know and I will pass it on, because it's a free Instagram pattern to start with. Anyway, I made 4 and I sold all 4 of them, and I sold those for £4. 2 Dumbo Octos for £4. Sold out of my chonky dinos. I took 2, they're £12 each, sold out of those. 1 long neck dinosaur, 3 cats, sorry, the long neck is £10. 3 cats, I sell those for £15 each. 2 sitting bees, to the same little boy actually, because bless him, he bought one and then he lost it, so he came back and bought another one, so I gave him a discount. I was going to give it even less, but his mum insisted on paying a little bit more, bless her. And they were £4 each. Well, £4 for the first one and then £3 for the second one, even though I wanted to give it 2.5 price, she insisted. I then sold 3 scrunchies, and I sell those for £2 each, or 2 for £3. So £5 in total. 1 triceratops, and they are £4. 1 keychain for £3. 1 duck in a hat for £4. 1 panda for £4, had to think then. 2 turtles for £8 each. 1 chicken nugget, and then I got my reindeer done. And for my raffle prize, because we have to donate a raffle prize, I gave a £10 gift voucher. So the person that won the £10 gift voucher came and said, can I add more money to this and buy something bigger? And I said, oh, absolutely, of course you can. So she bought my reindeer. It would have been £25, but she bought it for 15 because she had the voucher. So my table was £20, and my children, of course, spent some money. So according to my calculations, I came away with £252, making originally 287. But when I counted up my cash box, I actually made £305 without including the kids, including what the kids spent, and including my £20 table. So I'm not sure which one's right. I'm assuming it's the higher amount, but either way, around the £300 mark, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm absolutely thrilled to pieces with that. So not a bad week at all. So about £400, which is amazing. So that's the £100 went pretty quickly because it's the end of the month, so it helped to top up a few things and paid for a top-up yarn order and a top-up polyfill order, which you may be able to see just here, which was great. So I'm actually a little bit upset actually, because my stuffing was supposed to arrive yesterday, and the person that normally delivers for us with a certain delivery company usually leaves it in the garage for us. And I got a message yesterday from Amazon saying, really sorry, but there's been a issue with your I said the company. I was trying not to say it, but there's been an issue with your delivery order, and they haven't been able to deliver it today, so they will try to re-deliver it. And it arrived today, and it was obviously our usual delivery driver because it was waiting for me in the garage. So I was a little bit upset because I had a load, or still have a load of stuff that needed finishing, and I'm running out of time because I've got 2 craft fairs this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So I got a bit of a hissy fit on yesterday. Nobody's fault, you know, these things happen. But then my yarn order, I paid extra to have it delivered, next day delivery, and it was supposed to arrive today. And I was in, and I got a text message saying your delivery driver couldn't deliver your order. And I specifically put that I was quite happy for it to be left on the front doorstep. So I got this text message, and immediately opened the front door and was like, well, they're not here, what's going on? So I messaged the delivery company, different delivery company, and they were like, oh, we're really sorry, it must have been an issue with the driver, it's the driver's error. And I was like, oh, okay, well, when will is he coming back? And they're like, no, he's not coming back, he'll be with you tomorrow. So brilliant, I'm working tomorrow, so hopefully this time they follow the delivery instructions. I put different ones this time. I said, instead of leaving it on the front doorstep, can you leave it at the side of the house? I should have just taken the gamble and gone with our usual delivery company and just hoped it was here in time. But like I said, I'm out of green, and I only had one emotional support pickle left. So literally I got home on Sunday after the craft fair and just started making, and I haven't stopped really. I've got a little pile of half finished things in front of me, and then I've got a bag of my usual 90% finished items. So I've got turtle heads and shells because, like I said yesterday, I ran out of stuffing, so I did 12 yesterday. So these guys you've got to stuff the heads before you can finish them, because you attach the head to the shell. So I've just had them like this, which actually I'm finding ridiculously cute. So I'm finishing them off at the minute, so they will look like, those are my little baby turtles that I sell for £4. And I've got all different shell colours. Like I said, I've done 12, so 6 with the cream heads and 6 with what will be the beige heads, and then I have my usual, not advertising whatever store that is, but yeah, my usual bag of bits. So I've got 3 cats in here, one black and white, and then I have 2 of this variation, one with gold eyes and one with brown eyes, I think. Yeah, brown eyes. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. I then have 2 half-made axolotls. They both look like this. All of the parts are made. I just need to sew it together. That will be a job for Friday night, because I like to not actually crochet anything the night before or the day of if I can avoid it, because I just find that I get myself a bit too stressed and it's not worth the effort. And then I have, these are my little penguins, not finished, of course. Whoops, daisy, he needs his face put on. But I have 8 of these little guys. Aren't they cute? I'm really happy with how these turned out, because that was literally the day before Jake's school one. And I went, I haven't got anything Christmassy other than my reindeer. And originally the reindeer was supposed to come with me as a order only, and then I just gave in when the woman wanted it. So I panic made penguins. I say panic made, I only made 4, but I've made 8 this time. And then I have got more pickles. I think I've got 7, because like I said, I ran out of yarn. and then I have a couple of ducks in frog hats, because I didn't have enough of the green left to make a pickle, but I had enough to make a duck in a frog hat. I think, just heading a rubbish, that's everything. Oh, throwing the cat on the floor. So yeah, so that's where I am. So like I said, Friday night will be sewing night. I'm just trying to get as much made before then that I can. Going back to my list, if I can, I will try and get a reindeer done, but I don't see it happening. It's not a problem. Like I said before, if they don't know that you don't have it, they can't be sad that they can't buy it. So I'm not worried about that. I'm quite happy that I've replenished those 3 cats. Triceratops, they're just not selling, so I'm not really worried about that. Octos I've still got loads of. Chonky dinos, I've taken them to the last maybe 5 markets, and this is the first time that anybody's really shown an interest in them, so I'm not worried. I've still got 4 fried eggs, and they don't take very long if I do decide to make them, and I've still got plenty of the popping mushrooms. I have ordered more earrings, specifically Christmas earrings, because I have still got 5 markets to go. So that will be a Friday evening thing as well, because I find it quite therapeutic to just sit and pop those together. Like I said, wait for the yarn so I could do some more pickles, because they've been really, really popular. I sold out the first market I took them to. And like I said, I only sold one at the Horror-Bridge one, but I had the message from the other lady, so I need to send her pickle out, and then I actually had a message after the Horror-Bridge, the Tuesday primary school, asking if I could make another one for them, for somebody else. So they're very popular, so I want to have lots of those given everything that's coming up. I'm not worried about the one long neck that I sold. If I can, I'll make another one. Keychains, I just want to get rid of them at this point. Same with the sitting bees and the little pandas. I am going to, at some point, remake them in the Snug as a Bug yarn, so they're a bit bigger, and I think it will be more appealing for people, and should be less fiddly for me to make as well, which will be nice. So yeah, so I'm not, whoopsie-daisy, throwing everything. I'm not worried about stock too much for this weekend. I think once I've finished my turtles and put my faces on my penguins and everything, and made some more pickles, I should have enough stuff. So yeah, not worried. Trying not to be worried. And like I said, I've got from Sunday to the following Friday before I have another craft fair, and then I have this Saturday and Sunday, then the following Friday and Saturday, and then the following Saturday then is my last one, and that's it done. And for that one, I'll take what I have, and that will be it. But I can hear my partner and my daughter just coming home, so I will catch you guys later, and I hope you have a good week. Bye.